Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to New Day Vlogs. I wanted just to do a day in the life vlog today. Right now I'm getting ready to make some breakfast. I'm gonna have a everything bagel with cream cheese and some turkey. No, I'm sorry, rotisserie chicken. I've got a landscaping guy outside right now. He is working on cleaning up the flower beds. Let me turn you around this way. That lighting's a little bit dark. There we go. Whew, dreadful. Anyway, he's working on cleaning up the flower beds. He's gonna be trimming back the hedges and preparing everything for summer. He's doing some leaf blowing so that he can mulch everything up, and then we can kind of keep everything on this new property, you know, up to par. The previous owners, they did an amazing job of keeping all their flower beds up. It looks so beautiful when we bought the house, and so I want to continue that and make sure that they look beautiful year round. So I have paid their existing landscaper that they used for years to come out and work on our flower beds. So he's doing that right now. Our kitchen is a total disaster. Holy cow, you guys, I have been slacking this week. I need to clean up the kitchen today. I've got to do that. I got to do dishes. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and make my breakfast, and I'm gonna give you an update on how the painting in the living room is going, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I've had lunch. I've got Dad outside in the sunroom working on a puzzle, and the landscaping guy is still busy. He's doing his leaf blowing and mulching and all that stuff. Wanted to give you a quick update on the living room. You probably can see behind me, I did finish this wall. I did do a video on painting that wall, but I have not posted it yet because I'm kind of torn on whether I should go ahead and post that wall, and I don't even know if you guys are really interested in seeing it being painted. I am gonna put the video up anyways. That wall though, you guys, took 3 coats of paint. Oh my gosh, the yellow, actually, the first coat wasn't enough. I put a second coat on it, and then the biggest challenge was in the middle section of the wall between the 2 windows, because we have a picture hook hanging up in the middle of the wall, and to try to get it smooth, like up and down smooth with no streaks, the second coat wasn't enough. It kept on, I couldn't roll it from ceiling down to the baseboard in a straight line because of that picture hook that we didn't want to take back out of the wall. So it took me 3 coats of paint on that wall. So literally I've been working on it a little bit each day this week, and that's why you're gonna see me in several changes of clothes, because I didn't just do it all in one day. I did like a coat, I think 1 per day for several days, going back over it to make sure it's an even consistency. That really drives me crazy when you have paint that's just not an even consistency. So anyway, I've got that video. I still need to work on the rest of the living room and the kitchen because it's all yellow still. I think the biggest part that I'm worried about is the actual staircase going down, because it's very high ceilings, and I'm probably gonna have to use an extension pole on that wall. So it's gonna be kind of scary. But anyways, yeah, that's what I wanted to let you know. That that video will probably come out sometime, maybe this weekend or possibly early next week. I've got to edit it. I haven't edited it yet, so be on the lookout for that. And if you guys don't like the video, or if you do like that type of video and you would like to see me paint the rest of the living room and the kitchen, please let me know. I've got a lot of paint projects coming up. I need to paint the dining room, like I said, finish these 2 rooms, and probably just work around every room in the house until they're all done. So if you like these painting videos and it motivates you to paint and you want to see more of them, please leave it in the comments below and leave it a thumbs up. But anyway, I'm going to take you in here and I'm going to show you Dad and see his progress on the puzzle. So let's go in there and look at it. So Dad's in here working on a puzzle. So this is a 300-piece puzzle. And that's what it looks like.
What it's supposed to.
He said what it's supposed to look like. But I mean, he's pretty good. He's already got the edge pieces going, so it's looking really good, Dad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, I brought this mum inside from the fall of last year because I paid about $20 to $25 for it at Lowe's, and I brought it inside to kind of save it from the winter. But look at that pile of dead leaves. I've been trying to pull them off because it's been shedding severely bad. Like, this is the normal shedding. So this is what I pulled off. So I've got to go around and finish picking all of those off because I really want to replant it again this summer. Hopefully it will, you know, come back out because it's 3 different colors. It's really pretty. But I need to get in here and do some, you'll have to excuse all of this mess. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is from the kitchen remodel. I've still got stuff in this room. But anyway, yeah, I need to prune some of these dead leaves off some of my plants. But they really like the sunroom, so that's a good thing. And I put the couch cover back on in here in the sunroom. So I need to bring my pillows and put them on eventually. Josh's grandpa that passed away had several peace lilies at his funeral, and they gave us one. So I brought it home, and this is it. It's just huge and it's beautiful. That's got to go to the trash, sorry. But then this is from my Uncle Mike's funeral. So we've got a lot of peace lilies in the house, and they're really nice and pretty. These two are being lazy today. Hank's laying here all sprawled out in his bed. You can't see her, she looks like a ghost, but Sophie's in her crate. I've got the guy out here doing some leaf blowing. I don't want to capture him too much on film. I don't know if he would appreciate that or not, but the yard is looking really good. He's getting all the leaves out of the flower beds and mulching those up. So that's really, really good. Okay, you guys, it is much later in the evening. It's now starting to rain. The landscaper is done with things that he needed to get done. I don't know for sure if I'm going to use him again because although it looks beautiful, I paid him to come out and do I actually paid him to come out and actually blow all the leaves out of the flower beds, which we have a lot of them, and it was supposed to be on the front and the backyard. Now, he did do a really good job of blowing all the leaves out of the bushes through here. This is not our property over on the other side of the street, but he did blow the leaves over there and mulch those up. But he did not get any of the leaves out of that flower bed. He did a really good job all the way up here, but then you can see on the side of the house, behind some of the pine trees, there's a ton of leaves. He didn't get those either. And I know that you can't really see it, but all the way in the backyard, on the sides of the driveway, he didn't get those. And I wanted him to blow the leaves back further out into the woods there. He didn't do that either. He did not get around to trimming up any of the bushes, which I'm really disappointed in because that's one of the main things I wanted him to come out and do. He claimed that he needed to trim up he claimed he needed to get all the leaves out of the flower beds, and that if he had time, he would do the bush trimming. He never got around to that, and he was here for 7 hours. I think a lot of it was just wasted time. Although the yard looks beautiful, I just don't feel like for the amount of time he was here, he really got that much accomplished. So I don't know if I'm going to use him again. I might use him one more time to come out and cut the bushes, but it's really irritating that I paid him a lot of money to come out and do something that he did not do. He didn't even get around to doing. So anyway, I left him a message this morning to give me a call about coming out, possibly not this week, but the week after, and I have not heard back from him. So we'll see what happens. If he doesn't, I talked to my husband, we're probably just gonna do the bushes ourselves, and maybe just maintain the yard ourselves over the summer and fall and so forth. This is actually leftover stuff from the kitchen renovation. This is the backing, or the board that goes under the tile in the kitchen that was left over. It's pretty much needs to just be thrown out because it's pretty much warped from being outside now. I got to take this stuff to the garbage. And as of right now, I'm actually working on kind of trying to clean up the sunroom. My aunt came and picked up my dad. So I need to clean off the table, put the puzzle that he was working on up. He had started another one when she came and picked him up. And my dad doesn't pick much up after himself, bless his heart, but I mean, that's okay. I don't mind doing it. But this room is a complete disaster right now because, not just because of the table and stuff like that, but where we had the renovations going on in the kitchen, there's just stuff everywhere. I have literally been trying to cut my mum back that I want to plant outside this spring. It had these dead leaves that kept falling everywhere off of it. And so hopefully I didn't kill it because I am not I do not have like a gardening, I do not have a green thumb, but I noticed that there was some little babies, leaves growing underneath all of the dead branches. And you can see there's like a whole bag of nothing but dead branches that I cut off of it. But I trimmed it back, I pruned it back because it's going to stay in the sunroom until springtime. So hopefully it will survive. If you guys know anything about mums and pruning them back, let me know. I don't even know what time of year to prune them back, but I did prune them back to, somebody said cut them at an angle toward like the little notch, I guess, where leaves come out and stuff. So that's what I did on all of the little branches. So hopefully I won't kill it. I'm hoping it'll come back because it was beautiful. I still have the price tag on it. It was $20 at Home Depot. And it was red, orange, and yellow. I mean, it's stunning. So I'm hoping it does not die. I'm hoping it stays so I can plant it in the grounds. Because I used to have one of these at my other house. And it came back year after year after year. I mean, it was amazing. But now I've got to clean up the remnants of this mess. I've got all these leaves, or these little flower buds that had dried out and fell off. I need to clean up. I need to trim off some dead leaves off my other plants. And I've got the shelf of puzzles over here that is just a disaster. My dad worked a bunch of puzzles this week, and so I've got to organize that shelf. I've got a box of stuff right there I don't know what to do with. And I got these 3 hydrangeas at Ingles grocery store. It's a bulb that sits down in a jar and it has roots. When I bought them, there's 3 of them, they were actually already bloomed. So they were amazing, but I need to pot them because I feel like they keep falling out of these jars. I actually had to make a makeshift little thing out of a laundry cap to kind of keep the bulb in place because I came in here and this particular one had fallen onto the floor. I don't even know how long it was on the floor. I think it might have been for a few hours, but you can tell that its top of its leaves are starting to turn a little bit discolored. So I'm gonna go ahead and pot that in a pot and keep it here in the sunroom until springtime comes because I want to set these out. But I've got a white one, a lavender colored one, and over on the other side is a pink one. You can see that these are actually already starting to fall off. They've withered and they're dying. I don't know much about planting, you guys, and I need to get familiarized because we have a huge garden, which I don't even know if you can see it, but out back there where you can see blue barrels, let me see if we can pull you closer. You can see where those blue barrels are is where our garden and our greenhouse is. Our greenhouse is right there. And that's one of the reasons why I love this house so much. I want to learn how to do some gardening, vegetable gardening and plant growing and so forth. So I bought a garden book and I need to familiarize myself with everything. But as far as this is concerned, if you guys know anything about hydrangeas, what do I do about the dead blooms? Do I just pull them off? If you have any suggestions on the bulbs, is it okay to put them in a pot? I'm going to put them in a pot because I just feel like they need that right now. They need some soil. I don't want them to die and dry out or get overwatered because the roots are already fully formed, as you can see there in the jar. So that's what I'm going to show you guys here in just a few minutes. I'm going to try to clean up this table and get this stuff off of it first, and then I'm going to repot 2 of these. I need a 3rd pot, so one of these is going to have to wait until I can get to the store and get another flower pot. But today I've got 2 pots and I'm going to go ahead and try to plant 2 of these today. I'll need to pick up another bag of potting soil so that I can hopefully, you know, get the other one in potting soil soon. So yeah, we shall see how it goes. So let me get started on cleaning up this table and I'll be back in a few minutes and you guys can see me repot these plants if you're interested. Okay guys, I was completely wrong. I thought that was an actual hydrangea. I don't know if blue hyacinth or white hyacinth is the same thing as a hydrangea. It looks like it. But either way, these are hyacinth, not hydrangeas. At least, I guess. I don't know. I'm confused. But that's what it says, blue hyacinth. And I've got a pink one and a white one. So today I've actually planted the blue and, I'm sorry, the blue and the white. So, yep, we shall see how they turn out. So I still have one more left to go. This is the pink one. And I gotta get another pot, and once I do, I will go ahead and get that planted. As you can see right here, the bulb, it has, it's kind of just sitting on the top of the jar. That's how it came when I purchased it. So I'm gonna try to get this planted as soon as I can get by the store and get a pot, and then it can be just like these two, and hopefully they'll do well up until springtime so that I can get them in the ground. Okay, you guys, that concludes this vlog. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I'm going to get in here now and start cleaning up this mess. I'm not going to record it because I've got so much stuff to do today. But I just wanted to tell you guys I love you. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Our day is about over with. It's already evening. It's a gloomy day outside. I'm glad the landscaper got as much done as he did. You know, I wish he could have done a little bit better job and got more accomplished, but it didn't happen. But at least it looks semi pretty good. All right, you guys take care. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you back in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.